Hello, everybody, and welcome to Charleroi, Belgium. This is the FIBA EuroBasket Qualifiers Game Day 2 Group C in the game between Belgium and Spain. Well, there is a huge basketball culture in this country, don't you know it? And we're going to see it tonight. Latvia taking on Slovakia right now. Belgium against Spain. Belgium already won against Slovakia in their first meeting, and Spain fell at home to Latvia. So the pressure on Spain today to try to get a win away from home. And remember, Latvia is one of the hosts, means they have already got a spot in the EuroBasket. And there will be 2 other spots up for grabs. And last check, Slovakia were really giving themselves a chance to win their game against Latvia. So that puts Spain under even more pressure if they end up pulling that upset. But you're talking about the defending champions, the team that won it in FIBA EuroBasket 2022 in Berlin. They started things off in Tbilisi. I don't think there were a lot of people that believed in Spain, strangely enough, back then. You know, following kind of the transition, you know, no more Gasols, no more Navarro. You know, the golden generation pretty much moving on, but Spain won that title, and then they made it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup, and although they didn't make it to the quarterfinals, they remain one of the powerhouses of international basketball. And they're facing a Belgium team that is, well, they were also at the EuroBasket, and they went out falling again eventually to Luka Doncic and Slovenia. That was in the round of 16. But just like the women's team in Belgium has kind of captured the imagination of everybody, not just in Belgium but around Europe, there's a lot of respect for the men's program as well, and they want to make sure they come out and give their best today to try to get a win against Spain. And okay, you say Spain are favored, but the fact that this Belgium team is playing at home today, I'm sure that they feel like they've got just as good a chance to win this game as Spain. But I don't know that you ever want to catch Spain after a loss. That is not a good time to face a team coached by Sergio Scariolo. So we're going to have a pause for the playing of the national anthems now of Spain and then Belgium.
Spain. Please remain standing and sing as loud as you can the national anthem of Belgium.
meets Sergio Scariolo at mid-court. Veteran coaches, both of them. Always an honor, I think, for anybody to face Sergio Scariolo for everything that he's done in international basketball. And, of course, the fact that Dario Georgia has been in charge of this Belgian national team now for a few years, and as the successor to Eddie Casteels, and also as the longtime coach at Ostend, just shows you how highly he's regarded in this country. So we have a good one and good refereeing crew as well. Boris Krejci from Slovenia, the crew chief. Nicolas Maistre from France on the left, and Carsten Straub from Germany on the right. So here are the Spanish players warming up, and again coming off a home loss to Latvia, which I think probably ordinarily would be an eyebrow-raising moment for a lot of people, and it was. But let's remember how good Latvia were at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, making it to the quarterfinals and then losing by just a bucket to eventual champions Germany. So this is a Latvia team that is on the rise, and Spain, despite winning the last EuroBasket, a team that is still a little bit in transition. And Ricky Rubio has come back. It's great. We all know that he's had issues that he's dealing with, and he's come back to basketball in Europe, signed for Barcelona, to return to Barcelona. And it's great to see the Barcelona players and Real Madrid players playing, EuroLeague basketball players playing in these big games. There's Joel Parra, Juancho Hernan Gomez, Jaime Paradilla, Ricky Rubio, and Javi Lopez Aristegui in the starting five, with Alberto Diaz, Fernandez Brizuela, Victor Claver, Seba Saith, Yankuba Sima, and Alberto Balde of Real Madrid coming off the bench. And there is Coach Scariolo drawing up some plans, hoping that he makes the right decisions. So Belgium winning their first game against the Slovak Republic. Thijs de Ridder, this is a big game for him. On the books of Bilbao in Spain. So he'd like to put in a good performance tonight. Pierre-Antoine Gillet as well is now back with Ostend, but spent some time playing in Spain. And Belgium itself is just become kind of a, I don't want to say it's a basketball paradise, but it has certainly become a place where you respect the basketball. Jean-Marc Nwema, Pierre-Antoine Gillet, Ismail Bako, Breton Obasohan, and Joe van Bugenhout in the starting five. And then you've got Milan Samardzic, Loic Schwartz, De La Lue, Tumba, Van Wan, De Ridder, and Ledigan coming off the bench for Coach Georgia. Let's see, the Ledigan, one of the reserves. They hosted a FIBA Women's Olympic qualifying tournament here recently. Belgium lost in the final second to the USA, and everybody was buzzing about what an incredible game that was. And I think they want to see some big-time games as well, and performances from this men's team, who have been playing at every EuroBasket since 2011. Dario Georgia, haven't spoken about him and how he has the respect of everyone in the country. There's Juancho Hernan Gomez there, number 41. He was the MVP of the FIBA EuroBasket final in 2022. His brother, Willie, who's not here, was the MVP of the EuroBasket. It's a very good summer for the Hernan Gomez's. So again, Spain under a little bit of pressure after losing their first game of the window at home in Zaragoza, falling to Latvia. Belgium, meanwhile, hitting the road and winning at the Slovak Republic. It's Belgium, number 39 in the FIBA World Ranking, presented by Nike, taking on Spain, who are number 2 in the FIBA World Ranking, presented by Nike, behind only the United States. Well, a good Sunday afternoon to everybody, late Sunday afternoon. 5:30 p.m. local time here in Charleroi, Belgium, where Belgium wearing the white, attacking the basket to the right on your screen, taking on Spain. And Spain getting a stop. Xavi Lopez Aristegui missing from deep, but the long rebound goes to Ricky Rubio, and then he gets it over to Parra, who knocks down the three-pointer. And Bogenhout. To Bacco. Shot clock about to expire. Ismael Bacco drives in and scores. Remember, he spent some time in Spain where he played with Manresa. Helped them get to the final of the Basketball Champions League 2 years ago. And now the pass intended for Hernan Gomez. Lopez Aristegui threw it one way, and Wancho thought he was going to go the other way. Rubio trying to stick to Van Bogenbout. Now Mwema, one of the veterans in this Belgium team, zips it over to Obasohan, who gets into the paint. Now passes over to Pierre-Antoine Gillet. It's ordinarily a mistake leaving him that wide open, but he doesn't make him pay the price. And ditto for Hernan Gomez, but he misses. But the difference being that Spain get the offensive rebound. Potter drives, puts it up, and it goes in. Good start for Joel Potter. Now with Barcelona as well. Here's Obasohan and Bogenhout. Gets to play in the lovely city of Antwerp. There's Bacco, the reach, and Rubio takes it away. Rubio, the MVP of the World Cup in 2019. A hesitation, and then he is fouled on Bogenhout. Van Bogenhout, just 20 years of age. Did not score the other night. And the pass down low. Lopez Aristegui fouled. So the Valencia Basket player going to the free throw line. Lopez Aristegui makes the first. He's averaging 5.7 points, 3.2 rebounds in the EuroLeague this season. Obasohan plays now with Tortona. Bounce pass, and boy, what a great play that was by Gillet. Pierre-Antoine Gillet able to pick it up when it looked like he was fumbling it and score with the reverse layup. So they didn't start the shot clock on time. Rubio and Scariolo did just really thrilled that Rubio called him to say he wanted to play. They've been together for so many good times with Spain's national team. Good defense. Gillet, talk about getting your hands up on defense, and that's why. Deflects it into the path of another Belgian. And Wema thought about launching it. And Bugenhout. And Wema does put it up this time. Gillet with the rebound. Behind the back pass over to Gillet, and he's fouled. So 3 free throws coming for Pierre-Antoine Gillet. Look at that bounce pass. A little bit of slick passing from Nwema. And it was several years ago that Pierre-Antoine Gillet took the offer from Dario Georgia, went to Croatia for several weeks one summer. It was Georgia, the Croatian, and just worked on his game every day with his coach. Got better, came back, was an MVP in Belgium. And his career just took a huge turn for the better. He is a linchpin in this team. He makes 2 out of the 3 free throws. So 6 apiece. Ooh. Rubio. What a challenge for Van Bugenhout, almost knocking it away. Badia down on the low blocks now. And oh, what a block from Baco. Blocked the movie star, Juancho. And Wema from deep. Pulling up and missing right at the line. Spain. So again, everybody knows what this guy wants to do with it. Obasohan wants to get into the paint, and as he says, get his feet wet, where good things will happen. Get fouled or make shots, but this foul by Rubio stops play once again. Blocked by Ismail Baco. A truly not in my house moment. Or rather, a true not in my house moment. Finally, Nwema knocks it down. The man from Antwerp. The Diamonds, the city of diamonds. And that was a diamond shot, and it's a 3-point lead for Belgium. Here's Rubio, fouled, putting up the 3. Oh, it almost went in. Very nearly had a chance for a 4-point play. So he will now have 3 free throws. Van Bugenhout got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. So Rubio bends the knees. Makes the first of 3. And one more coming. So Rubio does cash in on all 3. And ties the game. So Marcic is going to come in for Van Bugenhout. Milan Samardzic plays at EuroBasket. And Alberto Diaz, who, as you can see, is not afraid to put his nose where it's not wanted. Carrying a shiner into this game. Unicaja Malaga star. I'd say probably the most emblematic player at Unicaja Malaga in Spain, one of the top teams in Spain. Certainly a contender for the Basketball Champions League title this year. Here goes Obasohan. Well, he got right to where he wanted to be and just missed the shot with his left hand. Spain with a chance to go in front. Diaz, best known for his defense, excuse me. Lopez Aristegui over to Parra, missing it. And again, another rebound for Ismael Baco. Samardzic to Baco. Oh, good D. Watch this. Georgia asking for the foul. You could hear him. He was sandwiched between Paradilla and Parra. So now Dario Brizuela, who has, and also Seba Scythe, who is a, you'd have to say the leading Spanish international from the Japanese B League, where he plays for Alvar Tokyo, has come into the lineup. Gillet for three. Tumba also has checked into the game. He's guarding Saiz. Brizuela, Basque Mamba. Oh, almost off to the races for Nguema. Shot clock down to 5. Brizuela. Oh, he gets blocked. Great play by Obasohan. And Brizuela had the wherewithal to get the shot off quickly, but missed everything. And Obasohan showing some hops. Look at that. Juancho goes out. Nguema, Gillet, and Lloyd Schwartz comes in, number 11. Samardzic is going to try to inbound the basketball to him, and he does. Also Thijs de Ridder, who plays at Bilbao. Obasohan pulls up, and Alberto Diaz brings it the other way. Left wide open, about half a meter behind the arc and missing. And de Ridder, the youngster in this team, has the rebound. He and Van Boekenhout, in fact. There's de Ridder. Played at the Under-20 European Championship last summer. And Spain do not rebound it. It goes out of bounds. De Ridder, 21. There's de Ridder again, guarded by Victor Claver, who's come into the game. Another of the Valencia Basket players. And another miss. Samardzic tripped up. Looked like that was going to be an alley-oop pass. So Saiz going to the line. Watch what happens here. So the push puts the Alvar Tokyo man on the free throw line. Spanish player that played some American college basketball back in the day in Mississippi. Something he's very proud of. And Samardzic called for an unsportsmanlike foul. So 2 free throws. I thought they were going up there for the second free throw late, and he misses both. Claudier. Diaz to Seiss, and he is fouled by the Ritter. Oh, yes, because I think he lowered his arms, lowered just a little bit. Remember, Seiss playing in all of the games for Spain when they qualified for the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2019, and it's one of these great examples of Spain, one of the national team programs that really benefited a lot by giving a lot of experience to the young players in the qualifiers. Here goes Samardzic. Has to be careful with the arm, doesn't want to get up and pick up another foul. And Luke Schwartz called for an offensive foul. Moving screen. Oh, no, just a, yeah. He says he was pushed. Boy, that is about, I have never seen that. Stepping out of bounds. Look at this. That is incredible. At this level, you just would not see a player like Alberto Diaz step out of bounds just crossing midcourt. I mean, he wasn't under pressure. Schwartz gets it to Abasohan. Shot clock winding down. Tumba with the pick. He rolls. Abasohan has to launch it from three-point range. Good rebound to Ritter. Schwartz and Alberto Abalde took the pump fake and landed on Schwartz, the brother of Tamar Abalde, Spain international, women's player. Here's to Ritter. Drives in and scores. And finally, I think Belgium trying to open things up. Haven't been hitting any threes, but here they are. Finally get a drive to the basket. Well missing the scrap. And Tumba can't stand up. He has to be careful. He doesn't want to turn it over in that part of the court, or else it might lead to a layup. So Spain will have the possession arrow. Start off with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Balde gets it over to Diaz for three, and that was short. Both teams struggling a little bit from deep. Low scoring first quarter, 11-11. Schwartz, Samardzic finds his way in. Oh, one pass too many. He's lucky the ball came back to him, but then he misses the short jumper. Spain now have perhaps the last shot of the quarter. Brizuela from deep. He makes it. Well, I say they've been struggling to hit threes, but Brizuela hasn't really been launching any. And here is the long heave, and Spain just with that little dagger right at the end take a 3-point lead to the benches at the end of the first quarter. At the end of one. Again, Spain lead it 14-11 over Belgium. So you can see it's not good three shooting for either team, nor inside the arc for that matter. But what Spain have been able to do is get to the free throw line where they've made 6 of 9. Well, Joe Pata started things off by nailing a three-pointer from the left corner, and then scoring with a little turnaround jumper. Pierre-Antoine Gillet did a great job of scoring after kind of fumbling it, and then Mbuemo on his third attempt hit a shot from behind the arc. And then De Ridder with a rare drive to the bucket for Belgium in that first quarter. Brizuela, meanwhile, ending the first quarter with that shot.
He asked for a challenge for unsportsmanlike or faking.
So I think probably much to the relief of Spain and possibly Belgium, Slovakia now losing in the fourth quarter, but about late by 10 points in the final minutes. Hey, Courtside 1891, make sure you get this app in your smartphone. I'm telling you, scan in the barcode, get live streams, schedules for all the games, scores. Download it on the Apple App Store or get it on Google Play. Loic Schwartz stays in the game. Saez Claver for Spain as well. Claver's been in the Spain national team since 2009. I mean, he is almost a decade and a half. Has won numerous trophies, cups, medals. There's Abasahan. And Abasahan able to get in finally and score. Well, he's not going to go a whole game without getting into the paint, or as he says, getting his feet wet and scoring. And in this case, it's the best case scenario because he's fouled while making the shot. Abasahan, who played his college basketball for Alabama, something he's very proud of. And completes the three-point play. Breton Abasahan ties the game at 14. Oh, now the ball fumbled by Saez. And Schwartz has it for Belgium, who pulls up. And again, Belgium retained possession. Pass to the corner. Now skip pass over to Samardzic. I don't think he got off in time. Doesn't matter, he didn't hit the rim. So De La Lue comes into the game, the Lidberg United star, Jonas De La Lue. And Joel Parr is coming back into the game for Spain. Scythe is going to sit down. Yankuba Sima enters the game, and Claver goes out. Sima now with Unicaja Malaga. Joined them late last season, right before they made the BCL Final Four. Having played in it the year before with Manresa, with Baco, a teammate of his. Diaz, the lob, and boy, that is good basketball from Diaz and Sima. Sima, sudden impact, right off the bench. Tace, De Ritter loses it. Brizuela brings it back outside. Brizuela to Sima. And Sima goes up, misses. Obasohan fouled by Brizuela. Going for the steal. Belgium calling timeout. That was just De Ritter losing control as he got into the paint. Look at this lob. And Sima, good catch and layup. So timeout. Let's go down to the bench.
Est-ce qu'il y a des gens qui veulent recevoir un petit ballon? Ballon officiel donné par les amis de l'auto. Qui fait un ballon officiel? Qui? Je vous entends, je vous entends là.
So just over 2 minutes into the second quarter, Spain leading it by 2. Spain losing their opening game of the qualifiers at home to Latvia. Belgium winning theirs at the Slovak Republic. De La Lue in the game as well. Where's number 15? Marcic puts it up at the line. There goes the rebound, Tace De Ritter, and he's fouled by Sima. Marcic back to De Ritter for 3. And Belgium really struggling from three-point range. Just 1 of 11. Spain 2 of 8. Here's Pata for 3, and he drills it right over De La Lue. It's a 5-point lead now for Spain. Marcic, tripped up. He's going to be helped up. Marcic. is not a good play by Parra. And I think Georgia has a good point. He's like, that is a trip. He's not playing the ball. That should be an unsportsmanlike. I'm guessing that's what he's saying. I'm not hearing it, but it looked like Potter just stuck his foot out to trip him. Schwartz struggling to find a way in, guarded by Abalde. Goes around him in the end, passes back outside to Obasohan, the hand in the face, and he still makes a three-pointer. Three no good for Abalde. Schwartz, quick outlet to Obasohan. Obasohan gets in on the reach, making sure he gets the ball up so he can get to the free throw line. Look at this. Ooh. So the foul on Abalde. That was a three-pointer. This was Potter's three. So timeout, Scariolo. So Rubio started the game, hasn't come back in since he exited in the first quarter, but I'm assuming we're going to see him before the end of this first half. Gillet, meanwhile, checking back in. Also, Baco returns to the floor. And makes the first. Does Obasohan. And the second. And Wayman now is going to return. Sema. They leave him open. Belgium. Sag. He's conventional thinking he's not going to hurt you with his shooting. 0.7 seconds on the shot clock. So there's enough time to catch it, shoot it. Clock doesn't start until it touches someone's hands. Well, he got it off in time. And Wayman rebounds the miss. So now Belgium with a chance to go back in front. Samardzic over to Mwema. And if you're going to pass up that layup opportunity like Samardzic did, which is obviously, you got to be able to knock down that three. Great play by Baco. Fernandez, Jaime Fernandez, is checked into the game. Picks up the loose ball, and they restart things. And great D again by Schwartz. Shot clock about to expire, and then Gillet commits the foul. So a couple of opportunities for Belgium to come up with the basketball. It's good to see Lopez Aristegui playing well again because he was injured. And Obasahan comes back into the game, as does Rubio. So Marcic plays big minutes. And that pass went out of bounds. I think Rubio is still yet to get back to his best form, having missed some time. But it is nevertheless great to see him back, and you know that by playing for Spain, it's only going to accelerate his return to form. It's going to get faster. Here's Obasahan. Meanwhile, Schwartz. And the three-point shooting continues to be very poor. Para takes it deep, hands it off to Sima. Good play by Para. Bako had to come over to double, and that left Yankuba Sima open. Six minutes into the second quarter. Obasahan for three. And they could really do with somebody knocking down some jump shots. Oh, boy, Bako has really improved defensively, hasn't he? Very quick, getting some deflections, some blocks. Wayma catches, steps out of bounds, turns it back over. Hans van Wijn checks into the game for the first time, comes in for Loic Schwartz. And Juancho Hernan Gomez comes back in. Potter goes out. That was the out of bounds call. And that was the block from Ismael Bako. Sima, he just had the dunk. Backing up Bako. How about that? If you go to kind of a hook shot like that, it's going to be awfully tough to stop that. 6 points for Yankuba Sima. And Van Wijn catches, and the Hopewell Halone man. Oh, it doesn't drop in.
Everybody clap your hands.
Van Wijn. So Rubio whistled for a foul, and Jaime Peredia comes back into the game. Carsten Straube. Scariolo taking issue with something. Bako at the stripe. And again, defensively, he's been really interesting today. He's got 2 blocks. Belgium have done well at the free throw line today, but they're now 5 of 7, 71%. I think generally that's acceptable, but when you play Spain, you know, you just want to do well in all these categories. And then the offensive rebound by Gillet. So a new 14-second shot clock. Here is Obasahan short. Spain up 4. Spain's biggest lead has been 5. And the ball deflected by Van Wayne. And there's the lob. Oh, and then Wayma misses. That was the right play. He just didn't convert it. Rubio goes past Obasahan, gets some contact and falls back and gets to the line. Yeah, that was the reach is why they called the foul on Obasahan. This is where he came up with the steal. And it was a perfect alley-oop pass, and Wayman just missed it. Okay, so we'll go down to the bench and listen.
Listen, but we don't using team fouls. This is why we get it good. Okay, we're missing layup, free throw, this, that. Then pass back, then we attack. It's a pass here, flare, shooter here stepping in. We need to move because we don't end. And also, they crowd in, so find the weak side.
Well, if you're a Belgian player, you don't want to hear your coach remind you that you missed free throws, that you missed a layup. But you also have to accept the fact that, hey, we got to use our fouls, guys. We haven't used any fouls. Although they have, they've used 2. So Baco trudges his way down, probably feeling bad that he missed the free throws, and now Rubio goes to the line and takes the lead up to 5. Basahan got some extra time with his coach, hearing some instructions, and Rubio only makes 1 of 2, but then Wancho and Gomez pressures Gillet. Gillet saying, I got pushed. Watch this. If he did, it was at the beginning, but I don't think so. So a chance for a big trip down the court for Spain. If they can knock down a 3-pointer here, it would be a 4-point trip. Fernandez drives, and Baco makes sure there's not going to be a 3-point play. So Jaime Fernandez, not always a selection for Spain for the big tournaments. He's kind of been the lucky man out a couple times, but crucial member of this program. Make no mistake about it. Remember when they got to the World Cup, he basically won the game against Italy in Italy. And Spain stretched their advantage to 7 points. So it's a 3-point trip down the floor, and Rubio goes out. I think Rubio would like to stay in, but he's got to listen to his coach. Coach knows best. Obasahan. The difficult task of surviving against Alberto Diaz, and a turnover, and Obasahan and Mwema not on the same page here. Seven turnovers now against Belgium. Ana Gomez, guarded by Gillet. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Ana Gomez has come back from the NBA to Europe, now playing with Panathinaikos in Greece. And Fernandez drives in. Whistle blows, and another foul called on Belgium. So Nwema got called for the foul. Looked like Bako took a pretty hard shot as well when he was being picked. And already you can see Georgia, his hand to his forehead. His team's not playing as sharp, not as well as they need to if they're going to beat the #2 team in the FIBA World Ranking.
Head coach challenge.
Okay, so he's going
for the push in the back.
Okay, so he is
possible upgrade to unsportsmanlike.
So he is challenging this, pushing the back, and I think could be an unsportsmanlike.
Normal speed, de laatste actie alsjeblieft. Push in the back. Head coach challenge not successful. We stay with normal play, normal basketball action.
So Scariola hoping that was going to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike, but it clearly wasn't. But he's up 7. He's really looking to lower the boom right now with a minute to go. And now he doesn't have a challenge for the rest of the way. Diaz steps back. It's a 2 if it goes. Von Wayne does not get the rebound, but the ball goes to the corner. And Samardzic picks it up. Gillet for 3. And it has been a nightmare from three-point range for Belgium. 2 of 16. And Fernandez drives in, gets blocked by Bako. His third, if he got the block, I think he did. Third block of the half. Final seconds ticking off the clock in the first half. Samardzic puts it up from deep. And boy, that is pretty much par for the course for Belgium in the first half. Just struggling offensively, just 19 points. Can you believe it? Spain, not that much better. In a very low-scoring game, 26 for Spain, 19 for Belgium at halftime. So both teams really struggling from deep, but especially Belgium. Also inside the arc, each team's 4 for 12. And Spain, where they have been better at the free throw line, but still shooting under 70%. Spain with 2 more rebounds, 2 more assists, and Belgium with 1 more steal. Basahan and Para each with 8 points to lead their respective teams. Sema very effective coming off the bench. He has 6. Here are the best plays from the second quarter. That was the second three-pointer of the game for Para. And here he is with the turnaround. Good bounce pass. by Gillet. In fact, these are also the first half plays, excuse me. So that was the par of first three. Taves de Ritter driving in. I think he needs to be in there. Here is Brizuela stroking it from deep right at the end of the first quarter. And then Obasanjan, usually pretty good driving. That was a great alley-oop pass. That's the second three-pointer from Joel Parda. He's big, soft touch, and then he hands it off to Sema. And that is no mean feat, getting that hook shot over Baco. We've seen what Baco can do. In fact, he still only got 2 blocks, so he affected the other shot, but he didn't get the block. It's at halftime. It's Spain leading 26-19 over Belgium here in the Dome, Charleroi.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they'd do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Great seal. But they force him behind the backboard. Rubio drops it down. Big time finish.
Nice give and go. Hazer gets it out. Biberovic for 3. Oh my goodness gracious. Biberovic and Melli putting on a show. My, what a play right at the end. The high arcing 3.
6 seconds left here on the shot clock. Greece has got to get something going. Mitolu spinning baseline going. Oh, baby! Are you kidding me? Mitolu with no regard.
But Hanger had got himself out of the play. Offensive rebound. Helnassan with a dunk. Delicious.
There's another turnover, another run out. Up high, the finish is good from Shingalia. He's got 8. Georgia respond beautifully. Well, there's the alley-oop, and somebody give Jeremy Sohan a phone call because Balsarovsky, Yazda, Devine Polska, Jeremy Sohan, are you watching? Action from Germany. Obo on the roll, lovely pass, watch out! Germany rolling here in Ludwigsburg. Kramer on the dunk. Great team play from the Germans though.
Boxing out well, left watching to see if the shot was going to go in, and Retino Basahan is breaking ankles.
Getting extended time, nice pass. Oh, what a block! Gilly Jones just pinned it. This is a block.
Test so far 48-43 in front. Jai using his speed. Oh, it attacks the rim and the one-handed hammer. What a jam that was.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
(26-19), Spain on top of Belgium here at halftime in Charleroi. And leading the way for Spain is this man, Joel Parra, who has 8 points. He's hit a couple of threes. He's 1 of 2 inside the arc. And in a very low-scoring game, 8 points is a big number, and he has them. And no surprise for Belgium, the man that has 8 points is Retin Obasahan. He's 2 of 8 from the floor, and he also got to the free throw line. Hit that three-pointer. But you would hope, if you're a fan of either of these teams, that the offenses are going to start clicking a little bit better. Belgium missing a lot of shots. Spain, one of the best always defensive teams out there. So you got to really work for your points. And they have made Belgium work for their 19, but still 20 minutes remaining. But there have been some big-time results. Germany, the country that won the FIBA Basketball World Cup last summer, have lost at Bulgaria. A game that has significance to this one. Latvia in Group C beating Slovakia, so Slovakia 0-2. Turkey won a thriller. A Babirovic game-winning jump shot at the death to beat Iceland, to prevent Iceland from winning for the second time that game in Turkey, excuse me. Tell you maybe one of the more interesting stats in this game. Half of Spain's 26 points have come from the bench, whereas Belgium have just 2 points from the bench. And I think it's probably an indicator that Spain just have maybe a little bit deeper, although maybe in this game it's not quite as obvious. That is kind of a surprising stat for me. But Belgium, they need to pick it up a little bit. And I'm sure right now Dario Georgia's, the wheels are spinning in his mind. What is he going to do to turn this thing around for Belgium to try to help them get their second win against the defending champions of Europe and the #2 team in the FIBA World Ranking. Remember, Belgium did not play at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. They did play at the last EuroBasket. The Belgian Lions, it's not that they haven't underachieved. They have, it's tough. It's tough in Europe to get those remaining spots to get to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. and they definitely do not want to have their string of appearances at the FIBA EuroBasket snapped. So they're going to pull out all stops, I'm sure, to get a win today, and if not a win, to really leave everything on the court. Your execution has to be at a premium against Spain on offense. And when you get open shots, you have to make them. When you get layups, you have to make them. And I think that's why Georgia was stating the obvious, but it needed to be stated. It's like, guys, this is Spain. We can't afford to not make the most of these opportunities when we get layups and when we get to the free throw line. Really knuckle down and concentrate, because Spain will ultimately make plays on their end. It just doesn't matter who is there. They've got enough talent to where they're going to get it done. So even though you're at home, and I don't think that's an issue in terms of pressure for this Belgium team. They've been at this long enough to know that they can be good both at home and on the road, and really it just comes down to being able to knock down some shots and don't get in their own way. Don't turn the ball over cheaply. Don't step out of bounds when you don't have to. I mean, that was one of the more memorable plays, seeing Alberto Diaz step out of bounds when he was bringing the ball up the court. I can honestly say I have never seen that happen when a player was not under pressure stepping out of bounds. So we will see. I think the backcourt play probably has been a little bit better, at least from a scoring standpoint, for Spain. But again, Spain already 0-1, and it's never a good time to play Spain when they're coming off a defeat. They lost their first qualifying game against Latvia at home. Scanning the barcode to get the EuroBasket Qualifiers app in your smartphone. You can keep up with all the latest news and information, all the results. Have that as a quick reference for you when you're curious about where these teams are. Remember, Spain will be hosting also a FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament July 2nd to 7th. That'll be in Valencia this coming summer. And as they try to get back to the Olympics, hard to imagine Spain not being at the Olympics, but they're going to have to do it the hard way by hosting and winning a FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. That'll be in Valencia. So the second half action underway, and Rubio back in the lineup for Spain. Also, Van Bugenhout also back in for Belgium. Also Lopez Aristegui back in. Third foul committed by Obasahan. So that is now something that Dario Georgia has to think about. Arguably his most important player on offense could be targeted at this end of the court by Spain. Here's Powder putting it up from deep and fouled by Nwema. Second time in the game, Belgium had fouled a three-point shooter for Spain. The first time it was Rubio. Yeah, he got him on the hand. Misses the second. He's not going to fully punish. There's some Spanish fans in the audience here today. In the crowd. And Powder makes 2 out of the 3. Van Wayne is going to come into the game for Nwema. So Nwema exits with his 3rd personal foul. And Bugenhout gets a download. Oh boy, great rim protection there by Juancho Gomez. The Baco is going to the free throw line. Look at this. Yeah, got the body. That's a good attempt, but it's definitely body. I'm sure Adam Sandler would think otherwise. But here's Baco. Takes his time, makes the first. And as they say, ball don't lie. Back to an 8-point deficit. High arcing free throw. Maybe it was 50-50, but Belgium get it back anyway. So now they have a chance to have a big trip down the court. And Bugenhout drives in. This is the layup. And that's exactly what George is thinking about, is talking about. It's like we have to concentrate just that little bit more, guys. We've got to capitalize on these opportunities. We can't miss layups. There's Gillet missing it from deep as well. Rubio bounce pass back outside to Juancho Gomez, goes behind his back. Pradilla shows you how it's done. 10 points, biggest lead of the game now for Spain. And Bugenhout for 3. And you just feel the frustration in the crowd. Also for Spain. And meanwhile, Spain starting to grow in confidence, although Rubio missing it from deep. Remember, Basahan has the 3 fouls. And here is Gillet, and perhaps the flopping of Para. Referee telling him to get up helped sharpen the focus a little bit for Gillet, who knocks down his first 3. Para about 2 meters behind the arc. Now gets it to Pradilla. Pradilla, feet behind the arc. It looks good, but it's short. Pradilla's a big young man. Again, same spot, same result for Pierre-Antoine Gillet. He gives the 3-point sign to the crowd as Belgium closes the gap now to just 4 points. Good hands, Gillet forcing the turnover, and Van Wayne behind the back pass, getting in. Oh, and can you believe it? Abasahan missed another layup. It is incredible. Good defense from behind, but there is the bucket from Juancho Gomez, the 4-point swing. Belgium had a chance to get it to within 2, and they just have missed layup after layup. And Bugenhout puts it up. It has been such a tough shooting night for Belgium. Good defense, Bako, almost. Defensively, he's making all sorts of plays. And good hustle from, here he is. He was telling Gillet. Gillet was telling him, get up. The referee then says, get up. And then Gillet says, oh, I need to make this. And then he hits 2 in a row from the same spot. Now Van Bugenhout being coached up by Georgia. And he says, come and join me in Croatia next summer. I'll make you a better player, okay? Don't forget that. Ooh. Rubio takes it deep, his pass. And look at that. Pradilla gets it off just in the nick of time. And he is so much bigger, isn't he, than you think. Look at him, he's got good size. Goes back to an 8-point lead for Spain. Smartsic fouled out of the perimeter. Lopez Aristegui. Pradilla was one of the unlucky ones, not selected to play at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, but yeah, he's 2.05 meters in height, 6 feet 9 inches, and he's 23 years of age. And that is him right there finishing. And you know, you think about the Gasols. Look at the bounce pass. Obasahan catches it, falls down, able to get rid of it, and Gillet puts it up and in. Gillet's the guy with the hot hand. But on Pradilla, you know, people worrying about what was going to happen with Spain when all of these legends retired and they just had other guys step up. Pradilla, the Gomez brothers, Lopez Aristegui, Para. It is a basketball country. Lopez Aristegui misses, and now a chance again for Belgium. Down 6, Samardzic. Oh, he gets swatted by Pradilla. Using some of that height, that length, great defense. I mean, this kid plays in the ATB, the Liga Endesa, plays in the EuroLeague, and he is accustomed to these hot environments, just like these two guys are. Alberto Diaz now coming into the game. Rubio, Lopez Aristegui goes out as well. So now with Brizuela, you've got a real offensive threat out there that Belgium are going to have to pay attention to. Obasahan. And Bako, terrific work. Bako! And he's got a chance, and one. Well, he's been putting in some good work the last couple of seasons, I'll tell you that. Bako looks like a different player right now. Ismail Bako going to the line for a 3-point play. He's 28 years of age now, and you know, the thinking has always been with the big players, they need time to develop, to get better. And the evidence, well, you just look at Bako and you're like, yeah, he fits the bill. He's needed some time, but he has definitely improved. Brizuela stops at the elbow and knocks it down. One guy. The one guy in that team right now that you do not want to take that mid-range jump shot. There's Obasahan guarded by Diaz. So good job. Obasahan saw that Diaz had overplayed his hand a little bit. He hustles back, but he was able, the explosiveness of Obasahan, he was able to get past him and get the foul called. So now Spain are going to put Belgium on the line if they continue to foul. Can Belgium take advantage? Baco takes it deep, puts it up and in. Spain tried to knock it off the rim and didn't do it. Back to a three-point game. Brizuela, bounce pass. Pradilla hands it off. Brizuela, the guy you got to guard closely. Here he is, he puts it up, and he doesn't. Van Wayne gets the rebound. And he has another foul. This is free throws for Obasohan. So this is the problem when you start to get over the limit. Yeah, it was Pata who couldn't quite knock the ball away. Look at this again. He did, he hit it, but he hit it off the rim and then it went in. And Victor Claver now, the real Spanish warhorse, checks into the game. Obasohan bends the knees, makes the first. He's got 9 points. And makes both. So Belgium now 9 of 13, and they have closed the gap to 1. Brizuela looking for some space. He goes a little runner, misses, not able to rebound it. And a chance for Belgium to take the lead. Obasohan avoids the contact. And look at Diaz, best defender in Europe, and then he can't get the ball back. Van Wayne, Samardzic wide open from the left. Just one of those shots Belgium needs to fall. Wide open. Para. And he misses. Both players missing wide open shots. Boy, Baco having himself a game now. 8 points. He's got the 2 blocks. Allison 4 rebounds. Here's Obasohan. Gets in, puts it up. Misses another one. Although that was contested. Can't spurn too many opportunities, and now Para pushes off on Obasohan. Offensive foul. Yeah. Kevin Tuma checks into the game. So we've got timeout on the court. It is called by Spain. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Sergio Scariolo, what's he going to do? Let's go down to the huddle and listen in.
Si no necesitamos el cambio con Obasohan, vamos a aguantar bien. Ahí podemos cambiar con el 4, después sí. ¿Ok? Estate alto cuando el 4 coloca bloqueo de todas formas. Adelante, jugamos los motion, jugamos salidas, 23, uno lado quick no hemos jugado, C también, pero no empiece a tirar tiros de mierda. Sí, sí, sí. ¿Okay? Ataca, genera para los demás también. Vamos, vamos. ¿Vale? ¿Ok? Venga, una defensa. Desde atrás, seguimos, vamos, seguimos.
This is a hard-fought game. Neither team has been great on offense, playing really tough on defense. Pressure squarely on Spain right now. Again, they're 0-1. They lost at home to Latvia. They've had a lead tonight. Belgium have come back. Spain led by 10 points. The Pierre-Antoine Gillet three-pointers were huge. Samardzic brings it across midcourt. Spain up by 1. Is this the moment when Belgium take the lead? And Schwartz to Samardzic, travels. De La Lue also in the game now for Belgium. Sema back in the game, hands it off. Shot clock about to expire. Brizuela, too much time for him, too much space. That's a mistake. Great job, Dario Brizuela, knowing his role, having the confidence to hit that shot. And it's a shot that Belgium just have not been able to make, other than Gillet, really. So jump ball possession arrow, and Spain get it back. Belgium suddenly lose their way with 1:05 to go and trailing again by 4 points. So we'll go down to the bench now and listen to Dario Georgia. This is the thing about these games. You know, you have the starting five, you have, whoever's on the floor has to deliver, and you bring in new faces, and all, it just takes 1 or 2 plays that can decide a game. So the guys from Belgium that coming off the bench, they have to step up, and they do. De La Lue, how do you do? What a big shot on the baseline. Now back to Spain, up by 2. Claver gets it to Sema. Tumba guarding him. He hands it off to Brizuela. This is the guy they want to shoot it. He passes all good defense. De La Lue again. Loic Schwartz now on the break. And elects to press it back. And De La Lue open. He can shoot it. Oh my goodness! The X Factor has arrived! De La Lue from Limburg United. And Belgium have taken the lead. 5 straight points from Jonas De La Lue. Now the lob to Seaman. He's held by Samardzic. That is the third foul. Look at De La Lue. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, it is the thing that you would expect the least, perhaps. A guy who hasn't played that much tonight to come in, but show what he does is he shows you why he's been selected. He is good enough. He just has to show it. And great defense by Tumba. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the ball turns back over to Spain. And just great defense by Kevin Tumba. And they know that, again, Brizuela is option number 1 on the court for Spain with this lineup. But 3.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Belgium, they can't afford to turn it over. Obasohan launches it. Oh my goodness! It almost went in. More than 3/4 the length of the court. And it was Schwartz, excuse me, not Obasohan, and Schwartz almost making it. Would that not have been something? 3/4 in the books. Belgium have taken the lead 40-39 over Spain. One more three now made by Belgium. Both teams with 8 makes inside the arc. Spain with 2 more free throws. It is a low-scoring game. It is a tough game. It is an exciting game. Here's a look back at the third quarter highlights. And Paradilla came out and underlined his importance to the team, hitting a couple of big shots, as did this man, Pierre-Antoine Gillet. And Gillet also hit this runner. And Obasohan, though missing. Baco has been excellent. He really has. Brizuela, though, when he entered the game, you're like, this is where Spain have a chance to really do well. He hits the 3-pointer, doing Basque Mamba stuff. But then who expected this? Well, maybe Dario Georgia. And then again, De La Lue, 2 consecutive trips down the floor. He delivers and puts Belgium in front, but long way to go. De La Lue moving into the spotlight. If you didn't know who he was, you certainly know who he is now. Brizuela gets it back to Lopez Aristegui. Now has it again, and he's fouled by De La Lue. De La Lue, 31 years of age. He did have 10 points and 5 rebounds against the Slovakians. And in the World Cup qualifiers, he didn't play. I mean, he's a late bloomer, basically. He played for Belgium's youth team in Division B back in 2012. What a story, but look at this. Getting loose underneath, Brizuela finding his way and putting Spain back in front. Tumba guarded closely by Sema. Schwartz fouled by Sema. Long way from the basket. Georgia enjoying himself over on the sidelines, I think. He's in his element. He lives and breathes basketball. And boy, would he love a win tonight. Belgium, shot clock winding down. De La Lue, this time perhaps a little too far out. And Spain, with their noses back in front, bring the ball up the floor. Diaz, that's good. Cold-blooded. Number 4. And it's a 3-point lead for Spain again. Schwartz. Oh, offensive foul, Tumba. Setting the pick on Lopez Aristegui. And sometimes you expend so much energy trying to get back, trying to get on top, and then once you do, you kind of run out of steam a little. Samardzic goes out. Obasanjan back in the game. Here's Diaz. Oh, it goes right down the lane for a layup. And Georgia calls timeout. And just completely, at 6s and 7s, completely lost. Well, confused Tumba and Schwartz. Nobody picked up Brizuela, or excuse me, Diaz. And this is the thing, you know, Spain, okay, they fall behind. They're in a hostile environment. They're not going to panic. They've been here. They've done it. And all of these guys have, because all of these guys have been playing in the qualifiers. And they play in top leagues. And now the onus is back on Belgium to produce. And you have all sorts of things going through the mind of Georgie, you know, and he has to be able to trust these guys that he has on the court right now, because it's too early to go back to his starters. Wait a minute, he could be going back to Obasanjan now. Well, that man got a basketball tonight, so he's going to leave happy no matter what, but he would really be happy if Belgium could get a win. But they trail by 5 points, 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, having led by 1. And you also have to wonder when Gillet might be back, but Mwema's back. And here's Mwema from the right corner. Brizuela gets it to Sima. Fernandez. Can you believe it? Back off the rim, off the backboard, off the rim again, then it falls in. That's what you call a shooter's roll. And Spain, having trailed by 1, now lead by 8. And Obasanjan is fouled as he drives to the basket. That was essential. Not only that they got points, but it helps that they've been able to get points and can now go to the line to try to build, to make it an even bigger trip. So De La Lue, 5 huge points, but he goes out now. And Gillet comes back in. Bassahan takes his time and misses. So Belgium shooting in the 60s. They're now 9 of 14 after that miss. Good defense. That was Schwartz who deflected that. Great D, the hands up now. Bassahan for three. How do you like that, Dario Georgia? Great play, Lloyd Schwartz. Behind the back. Brizuela, always looking to shoot. Here's Fernandez. Gets rid of it from the corner, wide open. This time it does not drop, and Bako with the rebound. And just as things started to look bleak for Belgium, here they are trailing by 3 with possession. 4 minutes now into the fourth quarter. Bako back to the basket, puts it up. And Gillet with the push. Well, you saw him coming in kind of like with his forearm nudging Joe Opara in the back. And I think that's a good call. A hostile environment for Spain. Belgium trailing by 3. Fernandez gets in the paint. Little runner. He gets blocked again by Bako. He's been sensational defensively. Schwartz back to Gillet. Bassahan for 3. Now quickly Spain push it. And good work. Bako knocking it away. I mean, he grades out at +10 for me. 10 being the highest. Bako on defense. He has been sensational. And Lopez Aristegui steps out of bounds. So a gift. Bako now with 3 blocks. But he has affected other shots as well. Schwartz picks up the dribble. Belgium do not need to go for the 3. They can drive. Schwartz. It's a long one. And it just feels forced. They need to trust themselves going to the basket. Here's Fernandez, Spain. Diaz tempted. Passes, and again, good defense. Gillet, hands up, gets the deflection. And Gillet is definitely the guy that you would let him put it up. But Potter came out to guard him. And now Lopez Aristegui gets the foul. Pradilla coming back into the game. In fact, it might have been on Sema. And Weymouth over to Schwartz. And Gillet gets it back. Bassahan. Oh boy, he's lucky. So, you know, the foul was on Lopez Aristegui. And yeah, it was close. .48-45 Spain. 4 minutes remaining. And Weymouth for 3. He finally gets another one to go. He has tied it up. His second three is 2 of 6 from deep. Crunch time, winning time. Fernandez over to Parra. He misses. They battle for the ball. Basahan, before he falls out of bounds, able to get it to Gillet. I mean, that was an extraordinary effort from Basahan to control himself and to be able to save it to the right person. Oh, Basahan loses control. That was a bad play by Basahan. Definitely not a good time to turn it over. And Weymouth's second three ties it. But now Spain with a chance to go back in front, and the Basque Mamba checks back in. Fernandez goes out. Here he is, Brizuela. He stepped back. He was ready to launch it. 5 on the shot clock. You got to guard him closely, but you don't want to foul. Oh, Espada for 3. Parra with a little bit of extra, trying to get it to go in, trying to guide it with his follow through. 2.5 minutes remaining. Belgium have possession. Spain lost their first game at home to Latvia. Belgium won in Slovakia. Huge game. Gillet for 3. His third 3 of the game. His third 3 in the second half. And now the turnover. Schwartz has it. And Obasahan able to get in, lay it up off the glass and in. And Belgium with their biggest lead of the game. 5 points. The Lions are roaring against Spain, the powerhouse of Europe. And with that, a timeout. Unbelievable. Such an extraordinary challenge for Belgium with no shots falling. But here they are now, up to 8 for 31. The fourth quarter has been good. But perhaps there's no other team in Europe and maybe international basketball that feels comfortable trailing by 5 points with less than 2 minutes than Spain. They've been there, they've done it. But it's an awkward situation for Spain right now. Okay, Slovakia's in the group. They have already lost today. They are 0-2, but if Spain lose today, they would be 0-2. Wood alarm bells being ringing. Remember that first season, that first summer when Scariolo was in charge at EuroBasket 2009, when Spain lost to Serbia and they almost, right at the death, lost to Great Britain. They lost to Turkey. Crisis mode. Spain, having won the world title in 2006 and reached the final of the EuroBasket in 2007. Well, they never panicked. They kept it together. And here they are now in a situation down 5 in hostile territory. They will not panic, folks. But even if that's the case, they still may not win. Belgium have got the bit between their teeth and are on the cusp of what would be one of their most famous victories ever, even as it is in the qualifiers. Juancho Hernan-Gomez, kind of the forgotten man, back in the game. Here he goes, and the foul has been called. So Pradilla is going into the game, going to the line, having come back in, and you know, they wasted very little time. So they're going to the stripe. And Georgia knows 151 is an eternity in a game like this. So many things can happen between now and the finish. And Pradilla misses the first. Worried look on the face of Sergio Scariolo, that's for sure. The Valencia Basket youngster makes the second. And it's a 4-point game. Baco. Did he turn it over? Yes, he did. Spain trapped him, and he wasn't able to get it to Schwartz. Spain now can close the gap even further. They can get it to one with a three. Bounce pass, oh, goes off of, and they turn it back over. Pradilla not able to catch it. Looked like the pass was at his feet. Obasohan to the corner. Belgium want to take time off the clock. Obasohan takes it deep, and it goes right at Para. Oh my, oh my. And you can see Diaz aware, acutely aware that the clock is becoming the enemy of Spain. And what in the world has happened here? They stopped play. I think because maybe they didn't start the clock fast enough. Is that why they stopped it? 6 seconds. Yeah, I think 6 seconds on the shot clock. Well, this magnificent country, Belgium, on the cusp of celebrating a huge moment in basketball. Diaz, he's open, he's got to take it, and he doesn't make it. Gillet rebounds the miss, and Belgium closer to a victory that didn't seem likely earlier in the game when they were down 10 and nothing was going right, and they couldn't shoot, they couldn't score. Obasohan, shot clock winding down, takes it all the way down, and an offensive foul turns it back over with 32.4 seconds remaining. Pradilla bent over, holding his face. Let's have a look. And it was Obasohan swinging his left hand, and unless he called him in the eye,
they want to see less situation.
There's no way this will be upgraded. Let's listen. They're looking to possibly upgrade this to an unsportsmanlike foul. I mean, they should look at it, I guess.
Less situation.
But I'm guessing they will not. Let's put it that way. He definitely swings the hand, and it looks like he catches Pradilla. But he got him under the chin, and Pradilla was holding his face and eyes, so it's just not. Belgium were so concerned at this stage about taking time off the clock. They wanted to take it down as far as possible. So let's see what they say. I would be surprised if they would upgrade it, but we'll see.
One more time.
One more time, please.
He's a little bit out of balance. So that's why he can't go out. And it's a slight because so I would not.
Can we see the image with the clocks, please? main camera.
Okay, 2 words come to mind here about upgrading it. No chance. I'm putting my reputation on the line
After
here.
review, offensive foul, normal offensive foul. The clock is corrected to 34.
I mean, I think they're lucky to get the offensive foul, to be honest. I mean, it's, yeah, he's swinging his left arm. He was far away enough. He made contact. So, yes. Even had he not. But, again, I don't blame Sergio Scariolo for trying to get the unsportsmanlike. He's trying to get anything you can get at this point. And ditto for Pradilla, although he was holding the upper part of his face after he'd been hit underneath the chin. 55-49, Obasohan has fouled out of the game. And the drive, and great work for Brizuela. And this was imperative. He was trying to get a 3-point play opportunity. And he almost did. So Obasohan is lost, which means if Spain somehow come back and force overtime, or win in regulation, obviously, no more Obasohan. They'd be without their biggest weapon. Baco back in the game. Perhaps, I mean, make no mistake about it, the win is the most important thing tonight for Belgium. But that said, Spain are acutely aware as well that they've got a chance to not only win, but shorten the margin of defeat if in fact they do fall. So this is all about Belgium holding on for the victory, in my opinion. 11 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound for Brizuela. Makes both. It's a 4-point game with 25.6 seconds left. A lot can happen in this amount of time. Do not discount the possibility of a Spanish victory here in Charleroi. And that's exactly what Dario Gergia thinks, which is why he wants to talk about it. Although it's Spain that have called the timeout. So Sergio Scariolo wants to set the table. And we can't hear the coach right now in the 4th quarter, so I don't think for a minute that Sergio Scariolo is working on goal differential or anything like that. He's trying to win this game with a 4-point deficit, because they will believe that they can beat Belgium and cover whatever to win a head-to-head tiebreaker when they meet again. He's trying to win this game. So 25.6 seconds remains. And really the onus is on Belgium now to win the game and to not self-destruct and to not, you know, to get the ball into the hands of the free throw shooter, to have the right people getting the basketball. Remember watching Guinea play yesterday against Tunisia, and they absolutely self-destructed in this very situation, turning the basketball over on the inbounds play. But Belgium get it in, and whoop, well, that was close. Now they get it up to Gillet, and he does not shoot it. He waits to get fouled, and Spain still have to commit another one. He could have gotten the ball to Mweima. So 18.5 seconds left. Spain will again try to get a steal, and if not, they will try to get a quick foul. If they get a steal, don't be surprised. No, they get it to Samardzic. Oh, and he is fouled by Alberto Diaz. Nice body foul by Alberto Diaz with 16.4 seconds left.
Challenge about the last situation, possible upgrade.
Okay, I don't think this will be an upgrade either, but we'll see. Well, maybe, you never know. Is he playing the ball? Is it a basketball play? It's actually a good shout, I think, from Dario Georgia to do this. No, they're going to keep it.
Unsuccessful coach challenge. Stay with normal foul through free throws, number 7.
I would have thought that was far more tempting to call that unsportsmanlike than the other one that they reviewed, but. And this is exactly what Georgia is saying. You took 20 minutes. No, you didn't take 20 minutes. You took like a few minutes to review the other one. And on this one, you looked at it 2 seconds. And Samardzic misses the first. And missed free throws. Well, we don't need to say it. We all know how important they are. And he makes the second, so it's a 5-point lead. They do not want to foul Belgium. There goes Brizuela getting in for the layup. 8.5 seconds now. Belgium cannot turn it over. And Schwartz catches it with 7 seconds left. And now it is a case of, can Schwartz make free throws? Can he make one free throw to make this effectively a 2-possession game? Now, the other thing that you have to wonder is, what would Georgia say to his team? Okay, if Schwartz misses both free throws, we foul Spain, and we do not allow them to take a 3-pointer. So there are many things, and I'm sure he has ticked that box already. So he makes the first, so that part becomes irrelevant. Spain could still get a 4-point play, making a 3-pointer. And getting fouled on the play, but Schwartz makes both free throws. Okay, so now if you're Belgium, you definitely, again, do not foul. Whatever you do, I don't think you foul. Ball handed off to Brizuela. Juancho Hernangomez for 3. And that is how it finishes. And you have to say this has to be one of the great wins for Belgium basketball. And it is a very uncomfortable, unusual position for Spain to be 0-2 in any type of window, any type of qualifier. It was a tough game. I think in some ways, speaking objectively, this game means a heck of a lot more to Belgium, in so much that they're trying to make that next step. Spain know they can still get this done, but it is an awkward situation for Spain, and they desperately wanted to win. But Belgium do it. 58-53, Belgium win. I think that might be your player of the game right there, Gillet. If it wasn't him, I mean, Baco was sensational defensively. Listen, this was a team win for Belgium. Obasahan had some great moments, but Pierre-Antoine Gillet with the 15 points and Obasahan with the 19. The 2-point shooting, 3 points, 3 more threes for Belgium. So many moments in these players' careers where they haven't been quite good enough, whether it's been for club or for country, and to beat the #2 team in the FIBA World Ranking presented by Nike, it is a huge result for Belgium to go to 2-0. And you got to say, Georgia really did some serious coaching, because his team was in position to score, to make plays, to make free throws, whatever, and they just weren't making them. And ultimately, they pulled it together, and they did. And what an X factor Jonas Delalu turned out to be with those 2 consecutive buckets, one on the baseline, then the three-pointer. That was an incredible moment for him, I'm sure, and for the Belgians. Antoine Gillet, there is Hans van Wijn with his child, Obasahan. This is a moment that I think Belgium players want to savor, make it last forever. So looking back at the highlights, and that was massive. You know, Gillet hitting the 3. That was the second 3 that he'd hit just after another one. In fact, no, I think that was the fourth quarter 3. So he hit 2 before, and then he scored this one in the lane. Pierre-Antoine Gillet had 8 rebounds to go with his 15 points. He also had 3 steals. He's your player of the game, without a doubt. Just a sensational performance. And then you had Brizuela in Spain with never out of it. But when you are Spain, you have a target on your back and everybody wants to beat you and give you their best shot. Look at this. This was a massive 3. You just felt like when that went in, it was going to be their night. But then Spain went back in front by several points, I think 5, only for Belgium to come back again. Fernandez got some love from the rim and the backboard on that one. Then Obasahan went right back and got a 3-point play. And that was also maybe the biggest point in the game after Spain had come back to take the lead. So you got to give his props. You got to give Obasahan his props. That was a massive play. And Mwema, who had some struggles, also hit his second 3-pointer. And Gillet, once again, knocking down a 3. He finished 3 of 7 from deep. And Obasahan is just a constant threat attacking the basket. Here he is again. That was the late basket by Brizuela, but then Schwartz iced it, making the free throws. And Belgium celebrate one of, without a doubt, the greatest wins in Belgian Lions history. So after 2 games, both Latvia and Belgium up at the top in Group C, 2-0, Spain and Slovakia at 0-2. Very weird. You're not used to seeing that for Spain starting anything 0-2, but here they are. So difficult times. We'll now try to get ready for the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament, but for now, we sign off from Charleroi. What a European qualifiers, or what a qualifiers for the EuroBasket this has been. Thanks for watching, everybody.